Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's good to see everyone.
Vintage Poker RB Challenge. I have to get fake nails. You should come out here. And I won one of those.
How did you win a competition?
What do we got here? Fourth place. Oh, one bullet. Nice us. So about 150.
So I just got moved tables. Ryan sat played our first orbit. He didn't go bust, which is fantastic.
Está, me llamo Drew.
Basically, you can see like what other high-level players are thinking, what they're supposed to do in certain spots, and then you can exploit that.
Hello, good morning everyone. How are you? Good to see you. I'm just putting out a tweet here actually really quick. Noodle says hi. Good morning, Noodles. Good morning. Going to WSOP Bahamas in 1 week to play the 26K Super Main. On stream. Link below. All right, here we'll give them the deuces. Where are we here? Wait, did they get rid of the peace sign emoji? No way. No way. Okay, there we go. On Twitch or YouTube. And then is a YouTube link is this one. Noodle, don't try to hustle me, boy. He's definitely trying to hustle me right now. Okay. All right, chat. I think I am here. What's up, everyone? Good to see you. Farvey, I saw you. Blessing with a Friday morning stream. I've been trying to do Friday streams, actually. So I've actually been trying to do Friday streams. I think I've missed once since I've been back. Right, so today was always on the schedule. Let's see, go to Bahamas 1 week. Boom. Okay. That is done. And then, guys, let me just post on the old Facebook group here. And then we're going to get into it. How's everyone doing? What's good? What is the goodie? All right. And this one. One more link here. Watch on Twitch or YouTube. And all right, we're doing it. Everyone, I have done it. I have done it. I have done it. Okay. Good morning, Ginger. First on YouTube. Good to see you, Ginger. We got Sir Pogs a lot, Rob G, Mother Shucker, Klebson, good morning, Farvey, Ginger on the Twitch as well. Yeah, so this is pretty exciting, man. Today's Friday. I leave next Saturday for the WSOP to play the 26K main event. I qualify for the parlay, which is sick. So if I can even just min cash this main event, I get a 25K bonus because I cashed the main event this summer. If I final table it, I get a 100K bonus. And if I win, I get a 250K bonus plus $6 million, whatever first place is. It's crazy, right? I can't even imagine. But yeah, I need to just kind of be in that grind mode and relax. I feel like save my energy. And realistically, this next week, like I'll play Sunday. And of course, we've got league games on Wednesday. But there's a part of me that wants to just kind of kick it, study, low-key energy, kind of really like super zen into this trip. Thankfully, it's not that long of a travel to get there, 3-4 hours or something to get there. And yeah, it looks amazing. People are already there. I'm sure you guys have seen on Twitter, social media, whatever, the Bahamas stuff that's going on. But yeah, super lucky, super blessed to be able to play the 26th main event. What's up there, Notch Twitcher? How are you? Deluxe Ruiz, Vamo. Good morning. Good to see you guys. You know what would help with reps tonight, Drew? That mystery bounty. Oh, you know what? Actually, Rob, you're not wrong, buddy. You're not wrong. I've actually got some ideas that I've been working on for some streams in the future, which I think are fun. It's different, and I kind of like the feel of it, right? I'll tell you guys more about that kind of when I develop it a little bit more. But you're not wrong about the 20K mystery bounty at the Lodge tonight. Any of the San Antonio players out there, there's a 20K mystery bounty. So that's, while it's a different crowd that I'll be playing against, you know, the $20 rebuy versus the $26,000 buy-in tournament, the live reps, I do agree with you, is still like a nice thing. It's a little bit different. And when was the last time I played live? Last Saturday. That was cash games, right? You're not wrong. Are you going to play it, Rob? What's up there? It's Problem. How are you? What's up there? Dave, Dragon Fruit. What's up, brother? Good morning, good sir. Hope the grind goes well today. Thank you, buddy. Hope your grind's going well, too. Good to see you. Good to see you. Maybe I'll see you tonight, Dave, as well. What's up, Created One? Thanks for the good lucks. Honey, thanks for the stream streaks. What's up, Cool Hands? Good morning. FFA, what's going on? What's up there, Zapad? I know. Wise Noodle's giving me the side eye, man. He's still here. I don't know if he just thinks, oh, I got him a new toy yesterday. This little grunty pig. Little Christmas pig. I thought that was cute. What's up there, What Message? How are you, buddy? What's up, Agnew? Good morning, good morning. Good luck to everyone on the grinds with their bonobob. All right. Let's get it, shall we? I feel like I'm going to miss late reg in some things if I don't get in now. Let's see what we got. Ooh, about to miss this one. The $4 1K micro early special. Let's get in here, man. Let's do a little max late reg. See what happens. 1650. Ooh, 1 minute. About to miss that one. All right. Cool. We got the 2750. And let me see if there's anything on the Jeezy that I might miss. 110 PKO, 5K. I'm gonna blast this one. One bully. All right, we're in the streets, chat. Let's get it. Yeah, so like I was saying, as far as going out for the Superman, I really need to dedicate some time just to. While playing is good for reps and everything, I really just need to invest more of my energy in studying, I think. This coming week. What is this? So we might need to maybe not stream this coming Tuesday, potentially. We'll see. I really got to vibe out. Everything, all my energy needs to be just directed towards being prepared for that insane tournament, right? What's up there, White Gold? Good morning, buddy. Good to see you. No ICM, buddy, the sickest ICM pressure, right? Obviously, I know you're kidding. But yeah, knowing so 26K buy-in, 1K is rake, so $25,000 min cash. Probably going to be 40K is my guess. So coming up on yeah, that's friggin' crazy, right? So then if I get to what I imagine is going to be day 3, maybe late day 3, if it's similar to the summer main event, then that means that the money portion of that tournament won't be reached until late day 3. Maybe day 4. It wasn't reached until day 4 this year. So if that's the case, then, man, I just hope I get there. Hope I get an opportunity. I've been on some sweaty bubbles before, so I'm good with it. But yeah, it's not a 40K bubble. It's a 65K bubble for me. Speaking of, there's probably some action available on State Kings. Exclamation point bet on Drew if anybody wants a sweat of that main event. I got like 10% up there. If that's something like that. But yeah, some other big bubbles. I actually have a pretty good track record with 25K plus buy-ins. Right? What did I play? Maybe 10K plus buy-ins? I forget. 5-figure buy-ins plus. I've got a pretty good track record cashing them. So I played the PokerStars Players Championship because I won a satellite for that. That was actually in the Bahamas. I did not cash that one. But then I played 25K Triton event. I final 2 table, cashed that one. That bubble was sweaty. I had a Brazilian to my left who just kept 3-betting me every time I opened. And I couldn't do anything. But I do remember there was one spot where I could have 4-bet jammed ace-5 of clubs versus his button 3-bet and me in the cutoff. But I was above average, man, and stuff like this. And it was like, it was a tough spot. It was a tough spot. He obviously knew what he was doing. And what else? I know I cashed more. Well, the main event I've cashed now twice. Oh, the WPT 10K. I cashed. I feel like there's more. I definitely thought there was more. I might be tripping right now. Anthony Trifletti, my man. Back on the YouTube. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Aloha, mother shucker. I just felt like that. Surprise, mother shucker. That dude, I just felt like him for a second. Surprise, mother shucker. What's up, buddy? What's up, Paulie? So I do. What's good, brother? How are you? Rob, you got to message me on Discord or text me. I don't remember if, how we communicated before, but let me know if you're going to go. That'll push me. I'm actually kind of leaning towards wanting to go now. Slipped my mind for a minute. I'm going to go hard this early part of this session, see what happens, and then probably go and do that tonight. All right, good luck me in the early special here. All in at 9 bigs, ace-jack versus cutoff open. Aloha, mother shucker. Oh, that's funny to me. Free roll? No free roll. All right, we'll chop this one up. Let's go up here. I got 10s. Weird spot, actually, now. Dang. Am I folding 10s here? This is annoying, dude. Raise from +1 to 3x. Doesn't mean too much, but then this non-all-in 3-bet could be ace-king. Yeah, I'm folding 10s here. This is super annoying. Don't tell anyone, okay, guys? Seriously, don't tell anyone. Thankfully, no 10 on the flop. Aloha, mother shucker. Yo, this little boy is like spoiled. He's still here thinking he's just getting treat for no good reason. He didn't even eat his dinner last night. Thanks, Farvey. Yeah, man, it's a pretty sick sweat. And I have some action out and some swaps and stuff, so it wouldn't be straight profit. But I guess profit from the buy-in over the buy-in, you know, and then whatever else goes out. But yeah, it's incredible opportunity, man. Incredible. What's up, Dyersville? Thank you, thank you. Good luck. And man, I hope to get there. I really do. I really, really do. That'd be an amazing way to end the year. All right, let me get some of these titles updated. What do we got here? 4K bounty. Then we have 1K special. $10K PKO and 4K early special. Biggest buy-in so far is 600. You know, my biggest buy-in. So I've been very lucky to play some of these bigger buy-ins for sure. But I remember when I was grinding online, average buy-in $20. 2010, I won a couple of satellites actually. And then I ended up winning a 12.5K package to play a 10K WPT event. I was like, wow, this is sick. I didn't actually play the WPT event. They allowed me to actually sell it, or they bought it or whatever. I was like, oh, sick. So I took the 12.5K. Back on Carbon Poker in the day. Turn goes check. I'm floating because they just bet small here. Everybody's betting this flop. A lot of people know that at this point. But I don't think that they check turn with the king unless they have like king 6. They'd have to have king 6 suited. I hit the river. I'm basically hoping that they bluff here. Feels tough to value bet. They just have the ace 9. But yeah, you guys don't even play much live. So those buy-ins seem quite normal for the bigger buy-ins. What's up there, Champagne Poker? How's it going? Hope you have a good day. I don't think there's a huge difference, Favre. I wouldn't change your mindset or mentality or anything going from a 600 to a 1K. Personally, I wouldn't change anything. Like vibe out, play it the same way you would otherwise. It's really the same. I don't think you're going to feel any sort of a skill difference, shift or change or anything until maybe 2,500, 3K type of buy-in. That would be my guesstimate. Yo, what's up, AK Jordan? Thank you, brother. Good luck. What's up there, Hubie? Happy Friday. Says the only good thing about being unemployed, get to watch Bet on Drew as I please between job searches. Well, Mr. Hubie, brother, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great day. Hopefully you find something nice. Find what's meant for you next, you know? You just reminded me of when I lived in New Cumberland. When I lived in New Cumberland, I was looking for jobs then. I worked for Enterprise Rent-A-Car for a little bit while I lived in New Cumberland, but I remember then. What exactly happened that I left? But I remember job searching a lot when I was in New Cumberland. I got a big hand here with the jacks. Raise call, they jam here. I actually guess they just have... There's 40 big blind jams here. I actually do dominate some of the jams if they're finding the 9s and 10s. This is a solver jam here with the 40 bigs roughly effective. King Jack suited, Jack 10 suited type of stuff. So nice to get there. Nice to get there, man. It's kind of just like, it's funny too because it's, you know, people finding those jams, it's like whatever, just play that game, but it's you know, you're just playing to get lucky, really. Maybe if you feel like you don't have an edge, you want to negate that. Makes sense. It's really whatever. It's just weird, actually, just thinking about the playing like a solver is just like a very interesting thing. Wow. I had the best hand. Let's go. Because like if you're playing like a solver, you're, you know, the way that you win there is it's just your. I would imagine that anybody who plays like a solver is just going to be, in the majority of the game, especially games we play, just going to be off, right? Like the calculations and the outputs that you're anticipating are just off because people aren't playing that way. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's like it's good to understand the solver baseline so that you can actually deviate. All right, looks like we got one hand. It'd be for break. Where is this player from? Ireland. And call here. Hit a pair. Backdoor draws. Maybe I play this aggressive. We will see. What's up there, Broddock 90s? How are you? Good luck. Good morning. Howdy, howdy. Ginger, thanks for the 55 stream streak as well. This guy's going to box me out. Dang, I did want to rip here. Let's go, champagne poker. Cashing everything today. That's cool, man. I like that. All right, we're on break. And we're just getting started on the grind, so not too much to report here. Just tuning in, kind of getting on the same wavelength as you guys. Lost, whatever, one buy in there. A couple of max late Reggies still in at 11 bigs. Can definitely spin it up, just need a double. And yeah, just getting prepared, man. It's been a very long year. And I can't even believe some of the trips and places that I've been able to go this year, just essentially out of nowhere in a certain sense. And yeah, man, I don't know. December is like a very interesting month for me every year because the energy, it's like, I feel like I have a nice vibe downstairs, you know, kind of like Christmas energy, right? And I'm very happy for everything that I have and all you guys. And then you still, poker, man, just playing poker, you just want these results and to have things continue to go. And, you know, I want my log cabin next to a lake and stuff like that, or you know, there's these like things I guess that you want, and even just like simple. Yeah, I think I just want some like simple things, man. I'm progressing to that and thinking about everything that, you know, I kind of have been like low key building and doing this year, and just every year is a year to grow, man, and growing in different directions, finding new passions, and reflecting at the end of the year is a very, very fun thing for me to look back, analyze data, see what I was doing, what worked, what didn't, and looking at my poker game and my poker focus and like how often I'm streaming, when I'm streaming, how often I'm studying, playing. Have I gotten better as a player? Should I play more live poker? There's so many things going in my head. And yeah, it's the end of year here, man. And I really kind of enjoy these times. I enjoy the reset. I enjoy the reflect and getting ready for 2026. So that's where we're at, dude. And just like a big culminating moment coming up in 1 week. to the entire year is, you know, playing this huge buy-in. Maybe I cash it and then it's just an absolutely just glorious, you know, cap to the year. Maybe I don't. And the year was still, reflecting back, looking at it, amazing. I got to cross off Ireland off my bucket list, you know, getting to travel there. Malta, getting to travel there. Bahamas. I've been to Bahamas, but not to play this, right? And went to Montreal for the first time earlier this year. Where else did I go? Just cashed the main event again this year. Just like a ton of really cool stuff. And yeah, I'm grateful. But I'm also just like ready to like dig in and kind of just like see what's going on. Like, how am I going to approach, how am I going to play 2026, right? Because I think that's a fun part. Let's see here. So White Gold says, to be honest, I enjoy the lower buying games at the Orleans in Vegas during WSOP. Buddy, those games are great. Man, I got a trophy from the Orleans here. Move your hand, Drew. There we go. This one right here. I won a $333 buy-in tournament. Lucky Threes, or Thundering Threes, I think it was called. Thundering Threes. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. There it is. 2021 Thundering Threes, No Limit Hold'em at the Orleans. There was yeah, like turned $300 into like 41K or something. That was pretty cool. So I love the Orleans too. Orleans has a very special place in my heart, and the tournaments are great. Even those dailies, like the Friday night, Sunday dailies that are like 10 or 20K guaranteed, 25K guaranteed. I feel like you can win 10K twice a week there in just some of the dailies, which is pretty cool. Excuse me one second. But yeah, whenever they have series during the summer and whatnot, I love going to the Orleans. Nice, Favre. I think you do good in the 1Ks, buddy. Just don't get in your head about it. Play your game. And at the end of the day, too, even if you play the 1Ks and you're getting experience regardless. You know what I'm saying? What's up there, Orange Crush? Hanging out on YouTube. Good luck, good luck. Cheers. Appreciate it. What's up, Josh? Says, Arlie used to tell hilarious stories about working at Enterprise. Oh, my gosh, buddy. I can only imagine the Arlie stories working at Enterprise. I can't remember. Did Arlie? Oh my! He is literally such a funny dude, man. Arlie is a really, really funny dude. I can only imagine the stories from him working at Enterprise, because that's like if you worked at Enterprise car rental, just the way that they ran the business, the age of people that generally they like target and hire and everything. It's just like it's a very special time. And I feel like a lot of people's lives when they get there, you know, you're kind of like motivated, young to mid 20s when you're coming in as like a trainee. They have a bunch of like business parties. You're doing corporate. You're learning great, like honestly, great work experience and everything there. But I can only imagine that dude. He is such a funny guy, man. I love Arlie. Champagne says, I play the WSOP series here in Calgary twice a year. 1,700, a lot of strong regs in there. Oh, really? I haven't played in Calgary, so I don't really have a strong opinion, but I wouldn't assume that a lot of, like, that the WSOP circuit mains are just, like, incredibly tough. From my experience, they are higher buy-in, you know, the $1,700 versus, like, a $400 buy-in. Maybe yeah, I would say there's probably... It feels a little bit different, like the competition's maybe a little bit stronger, but I wouldn't really assume too much. South Point tournaments, Hubie, you are correct. They're definitely getting juicier since they moved over, I feel like, to that other section. All the tournament series just like blow up there. South Point is a really nice spot too. Can't wait to see what the 409K guaranteed hits. Wait, what is that, Farvey? 409K guaranteed? Oh my gosh. I'm still thinking about Arlie working for Enterprise, man. What's up there, Silky J? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? What's good? Shamlama ding dong. What's up there, Fabregos? Good luck. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Let's get it. Man, it's crazy, though, to think about it. So my progression, it's crazy to think about how big of a part of my life poker has played, right? So I went to high school, northeastern Pennsylvania, and then I went to college in south central Pennsylvania, Shippensburg University, and then I was off to the working world, right? And 2000, and then Moneymaker, I was in college in Shippensburg. Moneymaker happened, and then I'm starting to play poker with my buddies with bottle caps, 2003, 2004, somewhere in that range. And I'm working, enterprise stuff, whatever. 2010, I start playing. I decide to quit I'd already transitioned from Enterprise Rent-A-Car to Maxim Home Healthcare, a home healthcare agency where, I did a lot of staffing and whatever else. All in here with Ace Jack, 8 bigs. But then, I was doing that Maxim stuff, go to work, come home, and I would play online to make my spending money. And I was cashing out roughly $300 every month. There was definitely times I was coming home tired from work, playing tournaments, falling asleep, but it was a small, intimate site, and I was consistent there playing those tournaments, right? $20 and below buy-ins, sometimes some 33s. But yeah, so going from 2010, taking that leap of faith to play full time to make a living. And yeah, doing it since. I had 1 year in 2018, when I went back into the workforce, essentially. But past that, it's crazy. My life has revolved around all in here, ace-9 suited, button cutoff hijack, 10 bigs. I just revolved around playing poker, traveling to play poker, streaming. All my friends, people that I talk to these days, it's all, poker related. It's crazy. But honestly, I have learned a lot through that. It's forced me to look at poker as a business and not just me gambling. Right? How do you manage your poker business? I think there's a mindset shift, especially if you're backs against the wall and you need to make it, or you want to make it. You definitely shift from just getting up and grinding and start to look at it as a business. And that hit me in 2010 when I quit my real world job. I was all right, I got to make this work. How do I do it? I want to make this work because I knew in 2010 when I quit my real world job that it was I need to take this very seriously, because this is my last shot at it. Gonna just min raise the queens here from 12. But yeah, poker's taught me a lot, man. Because of that, I had to, just learn so much, survive. All right. Ace is concerning. I'm going to bet, though. A 9 will still get it in here a good amount of the time. I could check as well, call down. I think that's reasonable. Now, it's going to be tough for me to get value from a 9 if I jam here. They probably just fold, so I'm going to check. Now, if they have a 9, they're going to feel pretty good about their hand. I'm going to stick it all in. If they have an ace, it is what it is. Now it's less likely that they have an ace. Welcome back, Dan. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for the 107. That's a meaty one. 107 months, bro. So, for example, kind of thinking about the poker journey in my life and everything, all the people I've met, Dan, good friend of mine. We've been in multiple comedy shows together, hung out, just, we've been through some stuff together. And poker brought us together, man, when I started streaming back in 2015. Crazy, right? Oh yeah, it was a trophy. So that Orleans win, it was a trophy and Southern Comfort. It was a handle of Southern Comfort. Holy moly. Dragon fruit with the 10 bomb. The 10 gifted. Let's go, Dave. Thanks for the support. Shout out to my man, Dragon Fruit. And support to the community. Support to me, man. Positive energy. I'm glad I met you, Dave. Good energy. Man, he's just out here grinding. He's just doing his thing. Living his life. One of the boys. What's up there, ACR mod? Phoebe? Buen dia. What's up, Slava? Good morning. How are you? What's up, Todd Packer? Arlie's got some, dude. Arlie's got so many good stories, like, and just the way his brain works, just the way his brain works too. When me, him, and John were all living together in Canada, we spent 2 years living together. 2019, end of 2019, we all moved in together. Gosh, I remember that was something. The first place that we went and looked at that we were going to move in, and we might have even, because I think we did it digitally, like sign this lease and everything. We went, this is like a fun random fact. I forgot about this. John, Arlie, and I were in Canada. We're in Vancouver, technically Coquitlam. And we were about to, pretty sure we had already signed the lease, whatever. We got to this place, and it was not what we thought it was. It was very, very like dusty, small, dangerous. It just was not good. And we somehow managed to get out of that lease. And then we're basically like living nowhere. And then we had to find another place, which then we found a really cool place. 2 floors. Arlie had like the basement all to himself, basically. John and I kind of just lived upstairs, essentially. But then COVID happened. So it was just me and the boys living in Vancouver during COVID. John and I got into a really good workout during that time. It was the very first time that we were like, you know what? Let's see if we can not eat for 3 days. We were curious about fasting. And then, so then Ebony like moved up to Vancouver for a bit. She was like dating Arlie, and John was dating a girl as well. And then they both broke up with their girls. And then they're like, let's get out of here. And we like broke our lease in Vancouver, or got out, whatever we did. We did what we had to do, right? And then we just literally hightailed it. They wanted to get away. And we went to Toronto, still during COVID. Got a really cool place. A really cool place. It was so sad that, you know, COVID was going on. We had like one get together, UFC party. And a bunch of people came over, a bunch of like Big Brother people. Kyle, you guys know Kyle Anderson, him as well. But I think mostly it was a bunch of like Big Brother people. And we had a really cool place, man. We paid like $5,000 a month for this place. It was like 3 floors, like really nice, like these like solid wood glass railings, like going up and everything. Backyard garage. It was really nice, like huge basement area. We had our own like gym in there, and it was nice. And then we had these like streamathons where, you know, John Cat kind of had his own space. And Farvey, thanks for the 420 biddies. Buddy, I wish that would show on screen the way it shows in chat. That's crazy. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. And yeah, John and I were just like streaming, man. I would make some crock pot meals. Those are good old days, dude. Good old days, man. Just the boys doing their things. And I'm actually like on this rant because thinking about Arlie's stuff, there was like some funny challenges and things. Dumb stuff that Arlie would always come up with when we were all living together. That's what brought me down memory lane there. All right, let's get a white gold. W. Stinson as well. Good luck in the 2750. What's up, Sergeant Goku Vineyard? How are you? How are you? Are the WSOP circuit events softer than the Vegas WSOP? For sure, yeah. Todd, 100%. The circuit events, while there are traveling grinders to the circuit events, it's not as it feels like, so this is how I'll describe it. WSOP circuit events versus, WSOP events in the summer. The WSOP circuit events, feels like it's just like a lot more locals. And then the big WSOP in the summer are a lot more people traveling from out of town. Like the European players and players out of country, they just aren't going to be traveling as much to go play a circuit series. Whereas, the WSOP in the summer, bracelets, stuff like that, for sure, that's going to be happening more. So yeah, the circuits are just softer, 100%. Shamalama Ding Dong, welcome back. Thanks for the 5 months, brother. Appreciate it. Did I miss yours? How did I miss yours? What's up there, Eric Metzen? Thanks for the follow as well. Okay, 4 minutes ago. I almost missed you, buddy. I got you. Thank you, thank you. What's up, CRS? Good morning. Thanks for the stream streak. What's up there, Bornaz Alexandru? Hanging out on YouTube. Shout out to all the YouTubers, man. It's good to see people on the YouTube channel. You know what else is good to see? Kings, when people don't fold pre-flop. Actually, I think this W. Dempsey is a good player. They might fold. All right, gonna get a dubs here. And wow, this is actually the sweatiest one. I didn't realize we're money bubble moment right now. And my graphic things aren't working on this. What is going on here? Huh. Un momento. Por favores. Yeah, why is this not working? Huh, it's broken. I guess we don't get the stages, guys. I'll have to figure that out. All right, so 70 left, 43 are paid. We've got 10 bigs, so we'll keep an eye on this. I would normally want to open this. Yeah, I'm going to open this, actually. I'm going to get a little cheeky here. What staking tickets, White Gold? Which ones are you talking about? What's up there, Eric Metzen? Thanks for the hanging out in the chat. Good luck to you as well. Thanks again for the follow. U.S. player, right? Russia. Okay. With the 3-piece, me opening off of 8 bigs here. I'm going to find the fold here. Painful. But we knew what it was. I raised from that stack. What do we got here? Hubie says, if someone wants to take a leap of faith and try poker for a living for 3 months to try out, what bankroll would you suggest? And would you focus on live, online, or hybrid approach? So, Hubie, I would say that there's just too much overhead with live poker. Depending on how much disposable income you have, live poker is definitely softer than online as a whole, but you can't get in as much volume and overhead, I guess, depending on how close you live to a casino and whatnot, and how strict you're treating it like a business to, take that leap of faith. You have gas costs, you have, if you're playing cash games or tournaments, there's going to be more variance in tournaments. Maybe you should play cash games, but at the same time, it's like, where are you stimulated? Are you a cash game player? Are you a tournament player? because I would imagine if there's a casino around you that you could go play, I would imagine the 1-2 cash games are going to be pretty soft, and you could probably, if you sit there and play tight solid for 10 to 12 hours, you could probably, if you're a decent player, find profit at a pretty consistent clip. If you're a tournament player, you could probably even play the dailies at your local casinos and whatnot. They're going to be small field tournaments, I would imagine, maybe $60 buy-ins and whatnot. There's going to be a bit of rake. What's up, Lucky Draw MJ? Dropping the big biddies. Big biddies. It's going to go again. Big biddies, bro. Thank you, Lucky Draw MJ, for the 1,000 biddies. My man. Thanks for the good lucks. Smoking, thanks for the biddies as well. Oh, I missed yours. You guys timed those at the same time. Nice. Good work, everyone. Appreciate it. Oh, Hype Train. We got like Hype Train or something going on here? You guys are the best. Thanks. Now I'm going to spin up these 4 bigs for you. But yeah, Hubie. So tell me some more, Hubie. Let's figure this out. And chat, you guys should chime in as well if you have any experience. So Hubie, he's already said this in chat. I'm not exposing any of his personal information. But he is currently on the job hunt, and he maybe wants to try playing poker to make a living for 3 months. What approach would you take? And if I could go back with my experience and do it, there is a mix of cash games going on, and I love tournaments, so I would need to play tournaments. So let's say Hubie's in Pennsylvania. Let's say Hollywood Casino over there at Penn National? Hollywood Casino, where is that one, right? I would imagine they have, let me see here. I would want to play tournaments. That's just me, man, to have fun. But honestly, what I used to do back in the day, when I would go play live tournaments, Hollywood Casino, Penn National. Okay, let's see here. So what I would do is play a tournament. When I would bust, I would go play cash, get my tournament buy-in back. And it happened fairly often to where if I ever lost a tournament when I was playing the WSOP circuit as well, I always knew that, oh, okay, I'll just go play cash games, get my money back, right? That's just kind of like what I thought was going to happen. And it happened at a notable clip. Let me see what tournaments are going on there. I'm pulling up their schedule here, buddy. Let's see. Casino, Poca. All right, so let's see here, Hubie. You gonna make me download the November calendar? Just show me, bro. Oh my gosh, it won't even open for me. Okay, that's dusty. They're making me jump through hoops to look at this calendar. That's annoying. Oh, they got something on their site here. What does this say? Okay, hold on a second. We got to go over here. 4 bigs. I have an ace. I got to get it in. My hands are tied here. I wouldn't be surprised to see King Queen here. Should be amazing. Oh, kings, nice. Oh, not when they hit a king. I was gonna say my ace is live. That's sick. All right, so I'm gonna bubble this one. Soft bubble. Anyway, let's go back over here. So let's see. 100 Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, $125 tournament, 150, 350, 125 senior tournament. Oh, Wednesdays they have a senior tournament popping off regularly. Okay. All right, so my max late Reggies did not pan out, but this 125 turbo tournament I would imagine is pretty soft. That runs 3 days a week. The lowest price point. This Saturday tournament is probably going to be decent as well. There's a bad beat jackpot, playing cash games. So you're going to have to really watch your hourly on that. I wonder how much they pull out of that. But yeah, I would like to play some tournaments, honestly, and then play some 1-2 cash a good amount of the time. just monitor it. Play a solid strategy. If you're off for 3 months, you really should be doing a bunch of studying. And then playing online majority, to be honest, unless you're not stimulated by that. But no overhead with the online, technically. Of course, you have your like house bills and things like that, electricity, whatever, but it's like, you know, you're going to have that stuff anyway. But yeah, you got to treat it like a business, Hubie. If you're going to do it, like 3 months as a tryout, you have to treat it like a business, man. Put whatever money aside that you're going to dedicate to it. Look at your daily, your weekly schedule. You know, where do you have time? When do you have the most energy? What do you have the most fun doing? What's going on if you want to mix in some live in there? You know, play some of those cash games. Obviously, the weekend when people are coming out, you know, getting off work, the more recreational players. Friday nights, Saturday nights are going to be good days to target and go and play in some cash games. And then online, you kind of know when those days are. You might have to get away a little bit more from the big field MTTs and find some good tournaments, kind of target them a little bit better. All right, what's up, Ship It? How are you? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, excuse me. Silky J, that SoCo, when I won that Orleans tournament, there's actually a video I was streaming while I was drinking the SoCo. I remember this chair broke. Train was sitting right there. It was a really funny moment. SoCo and Dr. Pepper was the play, man. SoCo and Dr. Pepper was for sure the play. Yeah, I would have one of those these days. I don't think I would go too hard on that anymore. Oh, nice. November, nice rebound. Dragon fruit. Nice little 50K rebound, buddy, huh? Sick. Yeah, that's great. And see, look, I like seeing this in the chat here, actually. Dragon Fruit SA. He plays cash games. He plays some tournaments, too. But he's a cash grinder here in San Antonio, mostly. Down 19K in October, up 70K in November. And yeah, you got to keep track of that. Keep your spreadsheets, see how you're doing, see your results, kind of even. I think even if you are really trying to make it playing poker, I think that, well, you're just like managing a business. If you kind of have that mindset, I think you start keeping track of a lot. Think about your employee. You're the employee, right? Do you offer continuing education for that employee? Do you, does that employee show up to work tired? Does that employee show up to work mentally prepared? You know, are they, doing 6 other things while they're at work, right? Like, what's the performance of that employee like, right? You monitor that, you have your spreadsheets. And what I was going to say is, I think that could even benefit from having like a diary, because you could, like, Dragon Fruit, for instance, has his spreadsheets. I'm calling here. I didn't play it like this to fold. Sick backdoor. Very nice. It's like, so you could see down 19K in October, but then up 70K in November. And you see the numbers, but what like goes into that? Do you get what I mean? Like, what went into those numbers? What changed from October to November? Right? Was there was a series in November here in San Antonio? Did that come into play? What was going on in October? Was there some people traveling? Was there some different games? Did we shot take in October? Like, there's so many things to consider. What was the market like? What was the climate? Because if you're looking at it as a business and you see, oh, okay, my business was down 19K in October, but it was up 70K in November. It was like, why? How can you recreate what happened in November? And I feel like keeping a diary, just even of your own thoughts, it's like, oh, I wasn't really there mentally this session. this month, notes, whatever it may be, having those things to go back and look at just can really allow for you to continue to do the most important thing in life and poker. Get better a little bit each and every day. Keep progressing. We're going to have some good and bad days, good and bad months, whatever. But if you're putting a lot of conscious thought, effort into it, you're analyzing, fail, get better, go. Fail, get better, go. Yeah, I've got a lot of stories from over the year. Speaking of Adam, Phoebe, we had there's a real crazy story that only myself, Adam, and geez, dude. Actually, it was only Adam and I this one time. It was like a ghost story. It was like a scary story. When we were on the islands, Bill Perkins' place that he put us up at 2019. Crazy stories, man. We got a bunch of crazy stories from there. It could go on forever about that. Sergeant Goku wants to know, well, what kind of bankroll should you start with for online play? Honestly, the very first number that comes to my mind is 500. Now, of course, there is something to say about that. In order to kind of play your best, there needs to be, you kind of need to mind your stimulation point. And let's say that you make 500K a year. You're probably not going to be stimulated by playing the stakes that you would with a 500K a year job. You know what I mean? So it's like me telling you to put 500 online. It's like, maybe if you're brand new and you want to try it out, and you can just keep reloading 500, keep reloading 500. But when I hear that question, I imagine we want to have an amount where risk of ruin is low. Sergeant Goku. But generally speaking, let's say that you're just like, you don't have the people who would be asking this question, that your income is less than 100K a year. Let's just say that, right? Hubie, thanks for the biddies, buddy, by the way. Let's say that your income is less than 100K a year. Less than 70K a year. Pretty average, right? Let me see here, actually. I'm curious. What is the average? What is average income for people in the United States? Let me see. I don't know. I'm guessing it's like maybe 60 or something. I'm going to call here. The median household income in 2024 was about $83,730. What kinds of runners full part-time? The median personal income in 2024 was roughly 45. This feels probably, what is this? For individuals 15 plus. Personal income 67 for people working full-time year-round. The median annual earnings 63. Oh, okay. So I feel like this is the one that I would attach to here. So about 63. So let's say for those people, I would say $500 bankroll to play online. That feels quite reasonable. And then just try to stick to the 100 buy-in rule. So let's say we got a $500 bankroll to play with online. Let's say we're playing on ACR, okay, since that's where I'm at right now. What would I do with a $500 bankroll? When would I play? When would I get on? That, of course, depends on the other variables in your life. If you have kids, when do you work your job, as far as what tournaments you play. But let's say you work the night shift, or you were just off on a certain day here and you were going to play. Honestly, I would now how many games I would play at a time really depends on how good I could play those games. So that's something where you got to keep track of that and see how well you do. But these on-demands, I would be playing these. These are small field tournaments. We really want to try to manage the variance, and playing let's say what is this, 10 minutes left. This is going to be, let's say, like on average 20 to 30 person field, right? Playing this tournament versus playing a tournament that has 394 entrants in it. You're going to get deep in this more. You're going to get some notable practice, and you're going to get some return on investment more often in this smaller one. So I would be playing probably one or two of these at a time. And maybe not this $10 price point with a $500 roll if I really wanted to keep myself really far from risk of ruin. Probably looking at these $6 on demands and the $1.50s. You know, one or two of these $6 and below. Let's say I'm four tabling. I'm going to have two of these up at a time for sure, and maybe even a sit and go. But I am a tournament player, so then I'm probably looking to play this $6 2K here, which is 71 minutes left to late reg. Entries at the end of this are going to be less than 300. But first place is going to be a nice payout, right? So basically, my business here, if I $500 roll, low risk of ruin, I am trying to have one part of my business maintaining. And then when we're looking for that big upside, that's going to come from these bigger field MTTs that we're playing. Maybe we just had like a $50 score, and it's like, okay, I know I need to take some calculated shot takes, $50 score. This is slightly above where I want to be on my $500 roll, which is like $6 buy-in, $5 buy-in. But I just had a $50 score, and I'm feeling really good, confident. I'm on a bit of an upswing. I'm going to take a shot in this $8 PKO here, because these little shot takes are going to be where we're able to continue, where we're able to grow and really build the bankroll. I would be playing these, actually 4 tables. I probably have one Satty up at a time, because this is going to keep us far from risk of ruin, this dollar buy-in. But then you can get this $11 ticket and then build up to a 109 ticket, right? This $3 750, this is beautiful. And honestly, when I was doing this, I didn't have access to these types of games. The network that I was on wasn't ACR, right? So it's kind of like we need something to keep our bankroll alive, and then we need a portion of our business to be focused on being able to take shot takes, to be able to like pay bills and climb stakes and everything. But the equation and the flow for that has to be very, very calculated, and depending on how many games you can play at a time, it will depend. But you have a lot of options here on ACR these days. This is going to be a super soft tournament here, this 400 guaranteed, $1.65 buy-in. It's going to keep, and you don't even need to touch like the top end of your buy-ins and play these 660s, because ACR has these nice $1.65 tournaments. Set a goal. Let's say you start $500 bankroll, play $3 and below buy-ins, and then try to get your $500 bankroll up to 600. You know, have a benchmark and take a shot. You know when to. Gosh, there's so many things to this, man. I remember when I was really locked into this. It's like knowing when you are hot, let's say, your confidence is high, or you just kind of like have momentum. It's like, okay, it's like passing Steph Curry, bad example probably, but we'll go with it. It's like basketball, right? Let's say that you have a hot shooter. Let's say Steph is like really hot right now, right? But like Clay is also a really good shooter. But guess what? As a team, as a business, you know what I mean? You got to know when the iron is hot and strike, right? It's like, so you need to pass to that person who's hot at the time. So let's say that you're just playing really well, you're focused, things are good on your mind, and you've been making deep runs your last few tournaments. Maybe that's the time to play that $8 one that maybe extends a little bit outside your bankroll, but you're kind of hot right now, man, and you're feeling it. Right? There's so many little things that are very like business, but also like sports connected, I feel like, in trying to like build up your bankroll, right? Like the business part, stay away from risk of ruin, study, pick good spots, kind of have those things that maintain the one side of your business you're like go to, but then have your higher risk investment that is going to allow for you to grow. Satellites, like, it's a very cool, fun thing to talk about. There's a lot of ways to go about it, but you can't just like get on, in my opinion, and just like play and grind, and then that's it, right? You can't just get on and gamble. Like, take it very seriously. Get a tablet out, okay? Start writing down your stuff, get a Word document on your computer, start journaling every day after your session, and just journal about how you're feeling, what your thoughts were. Like, oh, I feel like I jumped a little bit outside of my stakes today. It didn't work well. Oh, I'm playing 4 games. I'm usually only playing 3, but with 4, I was getting a little bit distracted and slowed down, whatever. And then look at your business, you know. If you're a pen and paper guy, which I am a lot of the time, like I need to write it down. Like month 1, this is how things went. This is my current bankroll. I was playing these tournaments. Analyze, look at it, right? And kind of go from there. It's like, here are my steady earner tournaments. Like maybe you're playing sit and goes, perhaps. Maybe you're playing cash games, small stakes to keep your tournament buy-ins alive. Maybe you have a little bit of a different flow where your safe bets are your cash games, right? And then you have like one table dedicated to MTTs or something. Like you have a lot of options on the ACR client here. It doesn't have to all be tournaments, MTTs. It could be sit and goes. It could be cash games. But you got to find your flow, and you do also have to like fail a bit, man. You got to fail a bit. You got to try. But the thing is you have to fail enough, but also realize when it's time to pivot, which is like a sports thing, but it's also like a business thing. It's like, oh, you know, we tried this for a while, this isn't working, and we believe it's not working because of XYZ. Let's pivot. Let's try something else. You know when you need a break. Getting burnt out from work, life, poker, it's a real thing. And that was one of my biggest strengths. Is after a while, when I only had poker to pay my bills and make a living, is like I sucked at knowing when I needed to take a break. And then eventually I figured out that me taking an extended break, completely separated from poker, 3 to 5 days is usually like how long that would take for me. Don't watch poker, don't read poker, don't play poker, nothing until I'm excited to play again, especially if you're like running bad and you start to go in a slump, because then you're not going to be playing well. And now while you're not playing, yeah, you're not making money, but also if you're playing and playing bad and not in the right headspace, you're losing more money than you're actually losing, and it doesn't make sense big picture. Get a mental game of poker book. Get the mental game of poker books from Jared Tendler. Read those. Get your mental game up. Like this game is so much mental, and if you cannot, I actually just saw a Bensi B video on YouTube. One of the biggest leaks and things he was talking about was people's emotional unstableness or instability, emotional instability. It's like you could have all the answers and be a good poker player, but if you're not in the right state of mind and maybe your tilt point is a little bit too close to the top, like it just takes you losing 3 flips and then you're tilted. It's like think about it from the other side. Like, is that somebody you would want to hire to go work for your business? Right? You have to be able to put yourself outside of yourself and analyze things like that. You might say no, right? Like, who do you want to invest in? If you had $50 to invest in the poker player, do you want to invest in a poker player who's maybe a little bit better than this poker player, but this poker player has an emotional intelligence and stability 2x of this player? Like, kind of, you know that this person's going to stay locked in, they're going to do their best, and they're going to cash at a much higher frequency. But, maybe this person here is going to be a little bit emotionally unstable, but potentially, they make a little bit more. I'm trying to make an example for you guys. Who do you pick? So there's so many things I feel like to think about, and it's fun to think about, and it's part of the game. It's the game within the game, man. What's up, DLT House? How are you? Good to see you. Nice, Hubie, on the Baltimore and the Maryland Live. But now you got to consider the 1 hour, 1.5 hour drive there. That's the overhead part that I was talking about. All right, this is 15 big blind jam here. I just it's fine. It's whatever, but. Okay, let me see. Getting caught up in the chat, guys. I'm a bit behind. Another thing that is quite valuable too, if you are able to have a side job and a side hustle, honestly, that will help your poker focus when the money matters less. It'll allow for you to just focus on making good decisions versus trying to make money. And that is a mental thing. All right, I'm going to gamble here with this guy. Give it to me. What's up there, Machine Savage? How's it going today? Dang, they couldn't just have jacks or tens there. They got to have the ace king in that spot. Make me look like a bum. Let's see here. Good luck there, Eric Metzen in the 880. Wait, Clay owns the NBA single quarter scoring record because Steph saw he was hot. Oh, I think I remember that, actually. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Steph is obviously, like, you have to recognize those things. And there's so many just like intricate little things, man. I feel like that come together to make for a successful sports player, business person, poker player, all those things. Rip Ace says, doing a good job breaking it all down is what it takes. Yeah, man. Exactly. Like, get the data, analyze, break it down, and, you know, adjust, pivot, do what you got to do to find a higher level of success. Failure is part of the process. Like, be okay with that. It's fine. But you got to, like, I try to gamify a lot of stuff in my life because it just makes it easier for me as somebody who plays video games to compartmentalize things, look at them in the way that I do to try to get better at stuff, right? Maybe that connects with some people. But at the end of the day, we're just trying to advance, get to the next level, be better, get through the past level quicker, more efficiently, have more power, life, and extra lives, you know, when we get to that next level. I think about friggin' Double Dragon, man. I remember playing through the levels of that game. I was just trying to fight the guys a little bit better. You know, which attacks had the least chance of me getting hit, them hitting me, because then I knew it was like, oh man, I need to get to the next level. I need to get past this stupid woods part before I get into the cave, and I need to have at least 3 lives because it was so much harder for me then. And I just needed to get better, right? To get to the next level, to have a better chance at beating that level. Sergeant Goku says failing is my middle name. Good, buddy. Now you got that part down. Now you need to get the next part down, and you'll be cruising. Oh, that's cool. White gold. Yeah, definitely. If you're not in the Discord, exclamation point Discord. Anybody in the community here that wants to utilize the Discord, if you want to have a study session, let's see. Oh, I need to get a voice channel for you guys in there. What is this voice chatting? This is for subs. Yeah, let me add a voice channel in here for you guys. Voice and study sessions. All right, I just added a voice channel there in the Discord so you guys can hop in there whenever. What's up, MMCCL? Pick the poker player with the best dog cam on stream. Well, buddy, I guess I'm winning, huh? Speaking of, I was like, is he there? Oh, let's go scroll wheel. I hope the song goes well, man. The writing, and hopefully the vibes are nice for you. I'm following that. I'm following that. That's really cool. Cheers, brother. Good luck. Let's see here. Dragon Fruit says it is so true. On his 19K downswing, he wasn't playing bad, losing 90, 10, 80, 20. Some spots he was favored, but it was taking its toll mentally. He lost 14 straight sessions, took 3 weeks off, came back stronger in November. Yep. Huge, man. Being able to recognize that. The reset's huge. Yep. So there's testament to that. Nice, Dave. That's tough, and it's even tougher when you're playing to make a living to take those breaks. But you got to realize that you're just not going to be playing. You're just not going to be playing well. Like taking the time off, taking the break away is just massively important. I'm glad to hear that. It's a good testament. So as I was rambling there, I've only got one game up here. I'm going to get some more up. Let's see, what else is popping off? We got this. I actually feel like I should play this on demand here because we've been talking about that. $16.56K. Also, I'm actually kind of jazzed up to play the live tournament at the Lodge tonight now as well. Let's see what's going on here. Two hours late reg. What's up there, Charu? Good vibes, my friend, and vamos. No doubt, White Gold. No doubt. Love to hear you guys put in the work. Welcome, Eric Metzen, D House, to the Discord. So a little tour of the Discord for those of you who are new. You want to talk about some like coaching and strat, you can drop some information in here. We also got some resources here. You want to share your poker scores, which is always fun. You could share them in here, live, online, whatever it is. And then my Wednesday night league right here, season 20 we're currently in. Any information, the league, the bad beat wheel. We got all that information here. And then this was from charity stream we did the other day from Astasia. If you want to complain about bad beats, we got a spot for you there. Talking about live poker, travel, whatever it may be. If you are selling action on the ACR client or anyone else, you want to list it in here for people to have eyes on it, feel free. This ACR exchange is for subs only, just to kind of try to protect it a little bit. And we just encourage, like $100 and below type of trades. And then some of the other community stuff. We got some food pictures here. And this was a nice one here from Wemo. She said recently she caved and got an air fryer and had the best wings ever. Look at those. Those are nice. She takes good pictures too. Her Thanksgiving pot pie stuff was nice. Sports chat. We got our parlay heroes in here. BDN and Luma. I will be a parlay hero this Saturday for the UFC stuff. For sure. And then if you want to keep track of some of my tweets, my now live stuff, that can be tracked there as well. So yeah, that's the quick tour. And I'm going to play a big hand here in this one. Let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? All right, let's run good here, or I'm out. I was looking to fire one here. Wow, dusty board. Especially when it starts out with the ace high. They have ace 3, right? Yep. Dusty board. Actually, I'm going to play another one. That was booty. Follow-up questions. 500 online bankroll, one site, split between 2 sites, multiple sites. It depends. It depends, Hubie. I would say if you just have like 500 online bankroll, you could split it between the sites if you want to play more than one. And just kind of monitor your risk of ruin on both sites. Let's say you put 250 on the 2 sites, right? Just play smaller, try to build them up. Just be real slow and steady with it. And basically I feel like the key to it is to go in with the mindset. Not that you need to pay bills, not that you need to get rich or even thinking about the money, really. Just pretend it's like a number, 250. And then, play the $2 and below buy-ins, a couple $3 here and there, and try to find a way to turn that 250 into 350. Even 300 start. How can I get it up to 300, right? With like semi-smooth sailing or whatever. Play those small buy-ins, build it up, play against some weaker opposition, and just continue to grow it. It's just really, you could actually play the same buy-ins. You could play those $2 and below on 500 and still the goal is to just find a way to keep it growing and to stay as far away from the risk of ruin as possible. So could you do it with 250 versus 500 for sure? Or if you like to play 4 to 6 games, maybe you can't get as much action on one site as you would like to, then maybe 2 sites is the solution. If you only play 1 or 2 games at a time, like I think I saw Sergeant Goku in the chat, then do you really need to be on 2 sites at the same time? Probably not. So it kind of just depends again on your own personal stuff. So, all right, chat, gonna take a quick break. See you back here shortly. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. What is this? Let's get it, shall we? Shall we? Why not? We're here, right? Might as well. We're here. All right, good luck, chat. We continue. The grind continues. Nice MMC. I like that. Feels like a very solid strategy on the 500 bankroll. And it looks like MMC is doing 500 between two sites, and then still just play $5 or less. I dig it. Seems solid. Seems smart. All right, I got on-demand 10 here. I got the 2750 10K. I have the 1650 6K, and I have this 55 PLO. Last bullet in this one. Trying to make something in this one. This 2750 10K. This is a nice one, which I like to struggle bus often. Yeah, those wings look sick, didn't they? I bought some. I went to the store yesterday, and I got Hannah and I got some ribs. But what I want to make her today, after this stream, is some mac and cheese. Some homemade mac and cheese. It was funny. I got these 3 blocks of seriously sharp cheddar. And the lady at the register, I was like, "You making mac and cheese?" I was like, "Really? Is that obvious? Just because I got, 3 blocks of the seriously sharp?" She's like, "I used to make some good mac and cheese, and I would do the same thing." I was like, "Why don't you make it anymore?" She's like, "Because I got lazy." I was like, "Respect, okay." She knows what it is. Big hand over here. You guys want to sweat this one? Raised pre. I just turned the current nuts. Shot at a bounty. What do they got? Wrap. Nice. They miss. They miss. They miss. They miss. Nice spot there. Take a little rebate. Merci beaucoup. What's up there, Slums? How'd you accidentally ban yourself? That is not easy to do. But if you did a permanent ban, Slums, it is no, there's really no way back from it. They take that stuff very, very serious. So, yeah. Unfortunately, buddy, of all the cases, and I've been around the block for a minute, of all the cases, I have never seen a single case somebody come through, say I accidentally banned myself or did whatever, and they want to get back on, and it just never happens. They take it very, very serious. So you can try to email support. and speak with them. But it's not even like I'm telling you to try. It's just like if you want to kind of have some hope, you know, I can't produce a scenario where you know something changes. But yeah. What do we got? 10 minutes there. Dang, I needed to make a tag on that other player and just put unbluffable. Snap call with 5 of clubs. Gonna call off here versus the squeeze. Big pot in the $11 on demand. Let's see if we can hold. Nice. Improvement. I wasted a full house here, though, because I didn't need it. Matthew 4 says, well, I don't know if I said hello to you, buddy. It's good to see you. Did you cut your hair? Am I tripping? I feel like I thought I saw on your socials or something you cut your hair. Wild man. Maybe N-Beard, actually. Remember you tricked me that one time. Let's see here. Matthew. Oh, Matthew Lillard and Matthew Forsyth came up for me. Oh, your story's gone. It was on one of your stories, buddy. What's up, tow truck? Good to see you today. Putski, how's it going? But yeah, I can understand that. That's what I assume a lot of happens with a lot of people, Hubie. Is people are maybe drinking and then yeah, see, so while that might actually just be the truth of things, you know, accidentally click the wrong thing. They just take it super, super serious. I don't know how to come back from it. I'm not sure that there's a way. But yeah, accidents happen when you're drinking. All over the place, man. All over the board. All over the board. Can he win the flip? Oh, too many outs. Too many outs, dude. That's tough, but banning the casino and sportsbook for some of us is a good play for sure. Completely understandable there. All right, big hand here. Guys, set of tens. Hopefully we're not up against a set of queens. We are not, but they're wrapped all over the place. All right, huge hand here. 77 bigs. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Those PLO ones are fun to sweat. Share those sweats with you guys. Ladies here, opening cutoff, 16 bigs. For the minimum. Playmaker makes no play there. I might need to put on my hoodie. A little bit cold here. What do you mean support tickets, MMCL? As far as the Crash Joker and Plinko and stuff. But I don't disagree with you that you shouldn't have those if you banned casino. I'm going to ask about that, actually. Oh, wait, buddy, you were actually full bald? I thought that was just like an AI-generated photo, Maddie. Haha, that's funny. I thought that was fake. I thought that was fake AF, bro. So I met many of the Drew crew at events. Yes, I have met a lot of the crew, actually, at events. People come up, say hi whenever they see me at a lot of series. Oh, MMCL. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I met a lot. I have a bunch of pictures on my phone too of meeting people who watch the stream. I would say I probably, if I had to like really hardcore guess right now how many people that I've met over the years that have watched my stream, it's probably like 30 to 50 in that range. I guess it's a pretty big range. But yeah, I don't know, let's say up to like 50 people or something that have said like hi to me and whatnot. They watch the stream, things like that. Got a video on my YouTube. There's going to be more videos on my YouTube too of people that I've met that watch the stream. When Hubie won season 18 of the Wednesday Night League, he was in my WSOP vlog because it was during this summer. So he was in there with Moneymaker because Moneymaker was sponsoring the live poker travel packages at that point. And then this coming winners that are going to get the Run Good packages, I'm going to be making a video mostly focused on them. So I'll be talking about the Run Good series and how they partnered up with my Wednesday Night League. I'm here in Tunica, Mississippi with the two winners, you know, Jack and Jill. What's up, Jack and Jill? What's up, Drew? you know, and then I want to sit down with them, learn a little bit about their poker story and, you know, kind of what their deal is, where they're from. It's like, oh, you know, my name's Jack. I'm from Beaufort, South Carolina, and, you know, I've been playing poker for 10 years. You know, I work in computers. I got a wife, 2 kids, and I basically just play poker on the side. I've never played live poker before, so it's pretty sick that I get to come out here and play this event, hang out with Drew and, you know, Jill and the other Drew crew that are out here. I play poker very recreationally. I only play Wednesdays, and I've never played live before, so this is my first live adventure that I get to have, and it's amazing, and it's so cool. So, and then follow them, see how they do. Oh, you know, Jack is making a run in the main event here. Day 2, 30 people left. He's in the money. Jack, how you feeling? Tell me in the crew. Hopefully I'm still in the tournament at that time as well, but you know, that's going to be my main focus, is I want to tell other people's stories, really. So yeah, we'll be meeting more. We'll be documenting more. Oh, MMCL got a double up. I missed it. He had 8 bigs. I saw the open. Didn't see what happened after that. Very good. And late registration about to end. Yes. So I'm second in chips, 18 left. All right, let's get that money. $10 on demand. First place is 104. Actually, 108 now. 19 left. Somebody else just got in, it looks like. Yeah, $300 buy in the Gladiator. I remember the Farvey. If I remember correctly, buddy, didn't you have like a Hawaiian shirt or something? You rocked the Hawaiian shirts a bit, right? And then the very next year, I think the same event, we were next to each other again. Yeah, white gold. Early in the series, actually, it's spread out a little bit more. I feel like in past years, earlier in the series, they would front load some 500 and below buy-ins. But now the Gladiator, I think, is midway through the series. And then you have like $400 Colossus. You got the $300 Gladiator. $500 price point is there, even as a freeze out. I feel like it's there quite a bit now. Oh, that's funny, white gold. Yeah, whatever you'd like. You know, I'm flattered. Regardless, we'll have to get a picture and remember to post it in Discord. In the least, we got to get a picture, post it in Discord for the crew. Caesar's buffet? I'm trying to. I think I've had Caesar's buffet. I'm trying. We stay at Caesar's. Where's the buffet? Oh yeah, Caesar's buffet is good. I've had Caesar's buffet, buddy. I'm in. I'm with it. Booked. Dang, I only had it like maybe once or twice so, but I've stayed at Caesar's a bunch of times. What am I eating? Where am I eating, actually, now that I think about it? I actually get to remember where am I eating during those times. Yeah, Caesar's buffet booked. Last time I remember eating there was really good. All right, final two tables in this on demand. Oh no, MMCL got moved. We got Shy Cakes, another friend to stream though. Meeting Moneymaker and having a quick chat with him was the second best thing that's from that trip. Ah, nice. Yeah, Hannah was there for that moment too. I remember that. I don't know if she was in the video. Good trip. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Hubie lasted longer in that tournament than Hannah and I did. Because Hannah and I busted. I remember we went and checked on him. He was eating some pizza. He was chilling. Oh, you're going to go on a tourney tonight? I was telling Hannah on break that I was like pretty locked in on the idea of going to play that tournament. So nice. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's do that thing. I will check the Discord here and text you. All right, probably last bullet here. Getting dusted pretty hard. This is a $100 tournament for me right now. Not really what I wanted. But now I'm going to play live tonight, actually. I don't mind it because I want to try to get a run going here on some of this earlier stuff. Oh, I was curious about this. MMCL had a turn $5 into 5,200 right here. And this parlay boost, I saw on the Instagram post he shared in the sports chat about this parlay boost. They kind of like highlighted it. So they sometimes offer parlay escalator boost. So it's like, so double my odds. But what do you have to risk to get the double? What I was just looking at minimum odds. I imagine you have to pay something to get the boost, right? Yeah, the freeze out is nice. I don't blame you. I think a lot of us appreciate the whole freeze out format. Money or no money. All right. Oh, yeah. Wow. 14 players remain, aces versus ace king, and then hit an ace. And then I go runner flush. That's gross. Oh. Dang, dude. I had heaps in this one. Now I am on the brink of elimination. Brink of elimination, approaching the final table bubble here. Still got plenty of chips, though. Actually, average stack. Half average. Still fine. Nice white gold sitting 11th in the 2750. I, on the other hand, am towards the back of the bus on that one. 4.5 under the gun. It's close. It's getting close, man. Actually, this might be an in. 4.5, 4 bigs. Under the gun, that's a thing. Because I definitely just looked at a scenario here recently, 4 or 5 blinds. It was like 50% of the deck weighted heavier towards suited. Offsuit, king 9. That's real close, actually. That might have been a go. That might have been a go get it, boy. WSOP being at Harrah's now. I like to stay at the Flamingo. I've been staying at Caesars. It's an easy walk over there. I also stayed at Harrah's. Did we stay at Paris? We haven't stayed at Paris. Caesars and Harrah's we stayed at quite a bit. Just got a nice bluff through here. Very fortunate. Late reg has ended. First place is going to be about 2K after bounties are settled. I have no bounties. And here in the on-demand, got to call off here. Got to win a flip. And I hit a jack, but I hit a 4. Oh boy, always a sweat. All right, nice. 9 bigs there, staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, 6. So you just a nice bonus then, huh? I like that. That's nice. What's up, Ghost? Good morning, buddy. How are you? What are we at here? 8 of 11. Wow, we got a shot here. One double up, and we're over average. That double up with 4s was pretty massive. What are stacks here? Okay. Nice. We take those. And this is nice here. Jacks with 6 bigs. I don't know that I'm doing too much min raising from this stack, even though I could about the snap call. Snap call, not all in, too. What could it be? Just the ace king. They don't want to ISO, huh? Nice. We lock up the 100%. Very good. And now I'm over average here. I got a shot at it. Let's see if MMCL is still in it. And yes, still in it. All right, cool. So we might got a couple of heroes for the sweat going on. All right, let's see here. So white gold sold some action on the client for the first time and wants to see if anyone bought some. Let's see. But yeah, it should show. The stakes you are offering, I'll have to cross-check what you said. But it should show up here in the stakes that you were offering. And then percent sold and filled is what you're looking for. So yeah, right here. So click the staking tab. This will pop up, stakes I'm offering. It'll show the tournament, starts, all that stuff. And then right here in this section, percent sold, filled is what you're looking for. All right, so we've made the final table in this on demand. Let's go. We're not in the money yet, only 5 pay. But we got friend of stream over here, MMCL. So good luck. Let's hope that one of us can win this, take it down. Maybe get heads up. That would be nice. All right, good luck, MMC. At risk. Has fold equity, though, without a doubt. Yeah, nice. Actually gets it through. That's a huge... That's almost double up. Feels like a double up. We got a nice one over here. We got the pocket eights. 22 bigs. So, by the way, MMCL or anyone else, you can ban Crash Joker and Plinko, but have to ask separates. I believe that was MMCL who said that. Anyone else with that issue as well, you can actually ban those other casino games that show up in the lobby, but it can't be done in the traditional one-time ban with the actual casino. But it looks like they can get it done, so that is good. I think that is good. What's up there, Captain Good Vibes? Thanks for the good luck. Same to you. Captain Good Vibes. Hello, let's go. I like that. Captain Good Vibes. All right, not a bad hand here. King 10 in the blinds. And I'm going to call it jam. Wow. We lost someone. We're down to 7. MMCL is still in here, about the same stack as I. What's up, Codes Yode? Oh, wait, Codes Yode. Did we lose Shamalama Ding Dong? Are you the Codes Yodes now? Keeping it consistent? Don't like this one. Did I miss the reg in this? What's going on here? This 1650 6 guy? This thing's tripping out. I re-reg and it's not opening for me, I think. All right, all in here, 8 bigs, ace jack suited. Oh wow, running into a cooler situation here. All right, gonna go for it here. Good luck. This is it for me in the 2750. I cannot get back in. Overcall big blind, min raise call. Call here, flop a flush draw. Maybe pair draws as well. Pair draws are live. 10 is no good. And we lose. And we lose. All right, we're going to bust out of that one. Friend down here, River hates me. What's up, Brandon? If you're out there, buddy. Good luck, good luck. So let's keep an eye on this one. Second in chips now after winning the ace-jack versus ace-10. 5 will be paid. Trying to turn 11 into 108. Good situation here now because I'm above average. Got crushed in that 10K PKO today. I need to win this on demand to get my buy-ins back just in that one. Funny, not funny. Yeah, White Gold. I voiced my thoughts on that as well, as far as ACR adding a few more midday Friday tourneys. And nothing will be able to be done until next year, but it is for sure noted, and totally agree. Totally agree, buddy. I think I remember last Friday I was looking at it, I was like, wait a second, what's going on here, man? So confirmed, codes yodes, huh? No more Shamlama Ding Dong. That name did take on a life of its own for sure. What's up, Arian? Welcome back. Thanks for the stream streakage. Oh wow, look at this. Kings, King 10, Ace, Queen, big hand. Kings with the lead. Kings hold double KO. This brings us to the money portion of this, so that's nice. Sick. We are in the money. And there's two friends here. So we got MMCCL. Let's go money table. Even though it is final table, I kind of want to do more, like stay the other thing here. So we know it's final. So Triton has some events in the Bahamas. They've partnered up with the WSOP as of the last 2 years. So there's like Triton/WSOP events where you can win a Triton trophy and a bracelet, which is very interesting. A new strategy with operators as of the last, I think, just couple of years, really. What was that? What's up there, Russia Cards? How's it going today? Good to see you out there. Five remain in this tournament, everyone. $10 on demand. First place is 108. Trying to lock it up. We got a little bit to go. Me and MMCL, the other hero, are the two shorter stacks. All right, 9 bigs. No playability post flop. Let's stick this one in. Dang, ran into sevens. GG's. Good luck, MMCL. Good luck, good luck. You're going to bust out here and counterfeited too. Little salt in the wound. Going to bust out in fifth for a 2x. We'll take it though. We will take it though. All right, GG's. GG's and see you. Oh, look, MMCL and I, same table again here, except I have no chips and he has some chips. I've got a nice spot here, by the way, playing for about $1,000, and I am decently stacked here. 517, yeah. 11 get paid, 13 are left in the PLO tournament. All right, good luck here. The King 7, 6 bigs, going for it. Going for it, man, going for it. And this other short stack gets it in. It's not what I was looking for. This is going to be a stronger range here that I'm up against. Oh my gosh. I was ahead of them. Holy crap. And then I get dusted too. That's terrible. Wow. Actually, that's a little sad to see, man. That is a little sad to see, actually. All right. So I'm actually thinking about what I would want to play next because I'm definitely going to go play that Lodge tournament later. And we're coming up on the break, so I'm actually going to think about what tournament I'm going to play next here. Because I might not, actually. We got ace deuce, king 9, some backdoorsies. Did not hit him with the backdoorsies. All right, last hand. All right, I'm going to go on break. I'll be back here in a minute, guys. See you in a minute. Okay, so you know what? I actually figured it out. I got some yogurt and blueberries here with some honey. I am going to explore the ACR client because actually, so I'm not going to tell you the full idea of this, but I have an idea for some like poker streams in the future, and I need to explore the client a little bit more. So people are talking about these jackpot spins. I'm going to play some jackpot spins, but I need to explore a little bit more. And then just always playing my MTTs. So in a second here, I was like, what's this reflection? Is that a paper? Oh, in a second here, I'm going to explore the ACR client. We're going to play some spins. I'm going to check those out because those are going to be doing, getting changed or like rebranded or something like that coming up soon. What's up, Fig? Good to see you. Hey, you want to go play the, I'm going to play the mystery bounty at the lodge later today. What are you doing? While I'm getting his blueberries and yogurt, there's honey, really good honey. It's actually really nice. I'm surprised. I think I got a good yogurt here. But I'm money bubble / final table. Actually, this is a 6 max. Never mind. So money bubble though. I got some bounties in this. But we're gonna go explore the ACR client here now. That was super enjoyable. Okay. Whew, that was really nice. That was refreshing too. That was perfect. All right. Let's do this. Let me see what's going on. I'm gonna get caught up on the chat first quick. Did I see the DJM bonus hunt and Grips channel? It's massive. No, I did not see that, Sergeant Goku. I don't know how that works. You'll have to tell me. And Ginger has snow and just finished putting on a big crock pot full of taco soup. Ginger, yes, picture is mandatory, but also, Ginger, I need that recipe. I need that recipe. That's huge. Oh, that's funny. Figure's talking about a freeze out at SA tonight. Maybe. Depends on when late reg ends and whatnot. I'm down. I'm definitely... somebody brought it up earlier, and honestly, it's like a great idea. I need to start getting into the live poker mode because in a week, I go to Vegas and I will be playing live. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm with it. So whether it's... Well, definitely I want to play the 20K for sure. But then I'm open to playing, if I end up busting that or something, playing the freeze out as well. What do we got here? Any reason to raise? Not really. Fold. Fig, text me. Because after this stream, I'm going to make some, I promised Hannah some mac and cheese. So I'm going to make some mac and cheese, some homemade after this. All right. I got to raise it up here. This guy's about to be all in. Shot at a bounty. My hand is crappy, but there's no... I don't deem there to be any threat from this player to re-raise. We flop a flush here. Check it back. They bet I call. They bet small, like block Betty a couple times before with hand they shouldn't have last time I checked. So I might be able to get 2 streets here from them. Okay, they check. They don't have a big hand. But if they raise, they do have a big hand again. Nice. So I get the bounty, bring us 1 closer to the money. They had no bounty, so they were base booty. We're down to 12. 11 get paid. And that's nice. All right, so let's check this out. So I want to explore the client a little bit more than just the MTTs that I typically play. Where is it? Jackpot Poker? Let's do a $10 jackpot here. For those of you who don't know this, this is a 3-handed... Three-handed, and there's a jackpot that you can win. The jackpot details... Are they not here? Oh, okay, there we go, there we go. So let's see. Multipliers up to 12,000 extra buy-in, starting at $1. And then, yeah, you basically spin the multiplier to see what you get. All right, nice. I'm just waiting for it to pop up. I don't see it here. Am I tripping? What's going on here? Okay, waiting for the 10. Waiting for the 5. Oh, okay, I see it over here. Oh, nice. Here we go. So we got the sweat. Look at that. Did you see the 60,000 roll by? What is this one? This is the $5 one. So we got a 5x here. Jackpot spins. All right, so now we play 20 big blind poker. Winner takes all. I got a 10 waiting. So jackpot poker. Let's see. I don't play a lot of this. I wonder if people grind this. I think that there's definitely players on like Poker Stars, for instance, who I know have definitely grind these. There's a strategy connected. And then what else is going on the client? Okay, I guess they're just going to waste our time. Sit and goes. Are the sit and goes popping off? I feel like Long Car has been playing more of these sit and goes for sure. Let's see. Why would they not have this like auto sorted? Okay, we got another jackpot spin sweat. This is the $10, so we got a base one on this. Jackpot spins. Imagine hitting a huge jackpot on this. It'd be so sick, right? All right, so I want to see. So it looks like sit and goes are running pretty decently, huh? 6 max, even to 8 max ones. Running $20, 6 max. I wonder if the 8s run here much. Oh, that's on demand, okay. Looks like some decent action in the sit and goes. I see a bunch of people sitting at a bunch of different spots. I'd like to see that. All right, so let's sweat this one here. So sit and goes pop off. Good to know. The jackpot spins are popping off. I want to get in a sit and go here too. I wonder what ones go here. Oh, wow. Look at this. Already down to like 7 bigs. I guess a lot of push folding here, huh? Did this one go faster than this other one? How is this one? This one started later. Are the $5, the $10 ones go faster than the 5s or something? Good flop over here in this one. Good flop, my friends. When we're gonna call. What do we got here now? Maybe we can get this much. Nice. Bricks out. 2 pair, I would imagine, would have already raised. Nice. Well, 2 pair did not raise. I would have flopped 2 pair. All right, we're gonna shot at winning this 5x here. $5 jackpot spin. All right, very nice. Calling a jam? I don't think so. I think we'll just see a flop. 2 pairs, cool. I think they'll stab. We check it. All right, we just need to hold it. Dusty run out, man. Dusty run out. Counterfeited. Counterfeited, counterfeited. And then over here, I jammed the queen 8, ran into kings. So the $10 jackpot is no more. All right, so I want to see a sit and go, actually, too. I want to see the sit and goes popping off. What are some other random games that you guys like to play on the ACR client that are not MTTs? What's up, Navanda? How are you today? Good to see you. Good to see you. You texted me, Fig? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Get back to you once I am done here. Check, check, bet. Diamond or diamond. I'm going to call here. I'm curious. So grips pools when we play slots. When we get a bonus, we move to the next slot. Oh, so the group pools. Got you, got you. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so Fig, actually, I'm about to pull it up. They do have one table sit and goes, and I'm gonna pull those up too. So I'm gonna play a one table sit and go next. Cooler here. They jam 4 bigs. We both have hearts too, also, so that's sad boys for me. I can't finish this guy. Okay, they're jamming here with the timing. Come on, man. Had them all in twice there. Maybe I shouldn't jam this. Try to induce this format. I don't know. Maybe taking down the chips though is just like worth more for how fast these blinds are going to go up. Do I ever check down? No? Okay. Might be somebody who doesn't like checking through turns. So like here, I think I should raise call. Bless you, honey. Bet call here, right? Any pair they should go with it, I would think. Don't love the turn. Don't love the river. And I think I gotta put them in though. I was right to not like the turn. All right, I'm up against the wall now. You get less chips now in the smaller spin prizes? Ah, okay, okay, okay. So that's what's going on, huh? Interesting. So you get more chips. Let me see to read that again. You get less chips now in the smaller spin prizes. All right, we're going to win this flip. All right, let's go back in the lead here. What's up, Yo Wag? How's it going today? Good to see you, brother. Good luck. Good luck. Cheers. Thanks, Ice Bank, by the way, for the clarification on that. I was wondering what the heck was going on, man. And yeah, it's pretty exciting to be able to play a 26K WSOP Super Main. I have played a couple of 25Ks before. So I've been very, very lucky. Lucky, especially going into this one, that I've got some experience. But yeah, always just like so hype, man. How lucky am I, right? Dang, they flopped it. Must be nice, dude. So this means I walk away with nothing, chat. Absolutely nothing. Would I play again? Yeah, I will. But hang on a second. Nancy. What's up, I bluff you not? How are you? Survivor flips? Let me see. Where are these Survivor? Oh, yeah. I remember the Survivor flips. Oh, we haven't played those in a bit. I totally forgot about these bad boys. Anything popping off here for the Venom tickets? Oh, yeah, Venom is January, so Survivor flips are going to be something to definitely look at in the future. And I like these Survivor flips for the satellite tickets also. We got anything popping off for those ones? Survivor flips, 109 tickets. Feels like these died down unless you're playing them. You guys want to play some Survivor flips? What are we doing here? They have their moments. The Survivor flips are definitely fun, though. Good look on that. But the single table sit and go, I'm definitely interested in. Like this is a nice one. This $33 Turbo 8 Max. This would be a cool one. Looks like it's got 4 people in there. Let's hop in here. Play one of these. What else do they have? The 1650 Turbo 8 Max. Oh, this will probably load quicker. Let me get in this one. And I want to see what other things can we play here. So we have the 6 Max, we have the Survivor flips, we have the single table sit and goes that we could play here. Blitz poker, we know, of course. The jackpot. I like the idea of these jackpots actually a lot. Okay, so yeah, so I'll pop off a couple of these sit and goes, have that going, and then another jackpot maybe? Let's do a jackpot. I wonder if I guess we'll get into 10 here, huh? Oh, come on, baby. Big money, no whammies. What is this? 3x? Okay. Take those. We take those. Nice, so we've only had one base jackpot so far. Otherwise, the 3x and the 5x. The 5x, we blundered. Actually, I don't think we could say we blundered. We just got unlucky. We got counterfeited on that one river. So I guess since this is... We'll have a little bit more play with this one. Ooh, sit and go popped off. What one was that? Oh, we got Shy Cakes here. In the 1650. Sit and go. First place is... What is first place? Why would it show third? Why is it just showing what third is and not first? This seems like the weirdest thing to do. Like, who cares what third is, honestly? This is the weirdest thing. Why is it showing third place payout versus first? Average stack position paid 3. I guess it's like next place paid out, right? But why is that? Like, I'm confused. Nobody goes, hey, how much is third, right? It's not a thing. 2 pair here. Let's party. What do you got, fella? Oh, nice. That's a pretty good hand. That is an impressive river. Okay, baby boy. Baby boy, baby girl. Nice. I like that a lot. I'm a huge, huge fan of that. What do we got here? Bluff again now. So yeah, do we know anyone here? What's going on here? The 1650. I guess the 33 hasn't popped off yet. We hit a pair here though. That's neat. 33 needs 2 more players. Call? I don't know if there's a big hand in a jackpot. I'll pay for my education. Guess it's not too bad, considering I'm ahead here. All right, nice. We shipped this in just a couple of hands, man. Pretty neat. Sick. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Probably opening too wide here. Wow, we're sitting 100 big blinds. How long are these blinds? Is that what sit and go start with 100 bigs? Am I tripping right now? That seems like heaps, dude. It's like so much. Jeez, how long are these blinds, man? This is a turbo, too. 5-minute blinds. Wow, am I tripping? You start with 100 bigs? Is this normal? I'm so out of the loop. All right, looks like the 33 is dying off. Let me get another jackpot. Come on, baby. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. 120K. Gosh, that would suck to lose that, though, right? Can you chop? I feel like if you pull a 120K jackpot spin, that you should be able to, like, chop and then, like, play for it or something. No? Battling in the sit and go, trying to get this bluff through. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So my introduction to playing poker, actually, especially online, was sit and goes. I was in college and I used to deposit like 10 or 20 bucks and play a single table sit and go. And I remember every time I would try to I was terrible then, obviously. Every time I would try to force the action, I never really made it happen. And then eventually at some point I was like, oh, you know what? I need to be a little bit more patient. And I say that because I was just bluffing there. But I remember I had most of my success playing these sit and goes when I wasn't forcing the action. I was playing like a tight fundamental strategy, as I knew one of those to be anyway. And yeah, here we are back in the sit and go streets. It's been a minute. Okay, so some different things we could play. Jackpot poker is a thing. Pops off, so that's nice. Sit and goes still pop off, which is nice. And then what other games? Survivor Flips, or another variant, which is fun. Let me see, actually. Let me get into Survivor Flip. Let's see if... Oh, so we're shorter stacked. You know what? That's interesting. So depending on how big the jackpot is, knowing that it's going to be shallower stacked probably comes into the strategy. You need to pay attention a little bit more, huh? Good to know. Good to know. I'm going to hop in the 80-cent Survivor Flip if you guys are playing. By the way. Dang, lost the flip. Out of that one. I guess I could just say yes, actually, for these $10 ones. Oh my gosh, Ginger, you are a classic cook. I asked Ginger for her taco. What did she say here? It was her taco soup. She's like, I don't have a recipe. Fig, I don't think GTO Lab has an app yet. I think you got to access it via the web page. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. 120K, 120K. Come on, baby. Another 3x, though. That's nice. So Ginger doesn't use a recipe. She just wings it. Today's has ground beef, taco seasoning. Makes sense. Minced onions, fiesta corn. Nice. Rotel tomatoes with chilies. Okay, nice. Classic. Tomato paste, pinto, and black beans. Okay. So with the putting in a crock pot with beans feels like, I don't want to say sketchy territory, but for lack of a better word, because I remember putting refried beans or some sort of beans in a crock pot, and they get real thick, and it's like, especially in a crock pot, if you're going to go like longer time, it feels really tough to balance that one. But I guess if you're making a soup, then they're going to kind of hit differently, right? But it does sound amazing. I agree. I bluff you not. That would be sick, man. If I banked the Superman, it's like $6 million or something crazy, right? I can only be so blessed, man. I don't even know what else to say. That would be absolutely wild. What's up there, Glitch Gamer? What's up there? Cheers. Good luck to you as well. Except in pots versus me, of course. Ooh, let's go. Let's get that double up. Nice, 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 nice. Good luck there, Glitch Gamer. There's another friend of stream here, Shy Cakes. So when we're not in pots together, I'm rooting for you guys. Good lucks, good lucks. Fork spin gets you 20 bigs, and larger ones get you 25. Oh, okay. Nice. Thanks, Ice Bank. I don't know that... This feels chunky for this. Should I not call King 10 here? Like, this feels like a huge hand, heads up. They're just ripping 9-6. Okay. I guess so. They didn't hit. Wow, I win. Thank you. That was nice. Interesting. All right, so I'm doing good on these 3Xers. Let's go chat. Oh, we're back in it. 120K, 120K, 120K. Oh, another 3Xer. Wow, I'm hot with the 3Xers. Suda King feels good for the dub. Feels good for the dub. Really big spin prize does pop up with a chop option at the start. Oh, sick. Also, all 3 places pay something regardless. Oh, nice. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that, man. You hear that, chat? So Ice Bank says that if you do pull a big one in these jackpots, you immediately start with a chop option. And all 3 places get something regardless. Okay, that makes me really happy to hear. That's awesome. That's really cool, because that would be a painful, painful spot, man. To just pull 120K and then play for it all and just know that, golly, yeah, that would be sick, man. That would be sick. That would be sick. Like, see, this is a big hand, right? I could rip this. Yeah, I guess if I'm getting called by 7-8 suited, I guess I could probably rip a lot more than I think. Dang, they hit the 8. It's tough to gauge whether some of these players are like implementing like a good strategy or they're just like gambling. Maybe I should be gambling more. I don't know. Raise call off 7-8 suited is not in my mind necessarily, but maybe in the jackpots that's a thing, you know? Yeah, that would be amazing to see that option pop up, wouldn't it? Be so great, man. Okay, so I like this. Jackpot spins, sit and goes, these things all pop off. And the sit and go now feels like it's kind of balanced out from that 100 big blinds early. Average stack is now 40 bigs. Now it's like a reasonable thing. Even though it's turbo, though. It doesn't really feel turbo. It's probably actually fine. For people wanting to get like sit and go value, you know, a little bit of a sweat. Not just like forced all in all the time. Yeah, this is probably like a good balance, I would imagine. I just haven't played sit and go in forever. Here are the payouts for this. 60 for first, 36, and then 24 for third. This is a 1650 buy-in. I would imagine people for sure grind these. I'm assuming that probably Ice Bank and Shy kind of grind the on-demands and these sit and goes quite a bit because they're like all the way at the top of the Beast leaderboard. When I look, anyway. All right, so now I'm curious, what other things do we have? We have the Survivor flips. Oh, I'm in a Survivor flip, though, by the way. Right? Yeah, the 80 center. Hop in the 80 center. Survivor flip, everyone, so we can get one of those going, too. So outside of that, we got Blitz. So I could play Blitz, of course. Where does this high stakes go to? Oh, it just sorts the cash games. Come on, baby. Oh, we just got the men. Just got the men. Just got them in. Play with this Moo. I feel like they've been playing the on-demands too. All right, and I'm about to bust out of this tournament. Anybody who was sweating this on the side, painful. Boat over boat to cripple me. Bust out in 7th for something. 238. Oh, actually, there was a double KO. I was actually at the final table there for a second. So I finished 5th for 238.40. Cool. All right, we're going to check here, try to let them catch up. They're checking too quick. I hate that. Now we're playing the board though, so that's neat. Maybe they try to bluff catch me. That's pretty cool, Ice Bank, that you actually had that come up and you got to have that sweat inside the chop. It's got to be so exciting, right? Like, so exciting. Glitch Gamer, thanks for the follow, by the way. Good luck over here, a new friend to stream. Yeah, you know what? Looking at it now, I haven't really played any hands, and we're down to average stack of 25. Feels like the speed of this is pretty nice, actually. I kind of like it. I mess with it. We got ace, king, queens. Classic, and Maz is going to win. So we start 8-handed. Top 3 get paid, and we just lost someone. You know what I'm actually kind of liking right now is the idea of I'm such an MTT guy that I don't even think about some of these other games. But I would imagine that there are a bunch of people who play some of these sit and goes and some of the other variants here, the jackpot spins. And you can kind of get a different poker experience and save a lot more time. Tournaments, MTT tournaments are beasts of their own. How about some Plinko? I'll do some Plinko with you guys in a bit here. Actually, it doesn't fit into like one screen, so that kind of makes it tougher to do. Save me! All right, still alive here. 4 blinds to 10 blinds, trying to get this winner take all. All right, I call. No, 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 no. The 1-outer. Let me see. I mean, Plinko is like, I don't even know. Can't even show, really. It's like tough because it's like embedded here. Yeah, it's weird because it's embedded. Oh, wait. You could actually pop it out? What does it look like popped out? Oh, haha. It does have a pop out, actually. Interesting. All right, we'll do 10 balls, 30 balls, $6. Medium risk, high. All right, just one time. In for $6. We made a pair up here, so we got bonus 4 balls. And we lost $1.40, $1.74. All right, one more. Lost $1.74 on the first one. This is just like straight gambling, obviously. The balls are smooth. Oh, we hit a pair of 10s, 4 extra balls. Keep going left. Oh, 1026. All right, now we're even. Actually, no, we're up. We made 1026. And for something. We're up like $2. All right, and now we're down $1.50. So we're like break even. That's Plinko. That is Plinko. Sometimes if I'm bored, I'll like play that, but it's like not really. I mean, it's just like straight gambling, right? I kind of don't. It doesn't like get me going too much. This one, the Crash Joker. Set it at auto cash out. $11 QBet. Let's see here. I'll get into the next one. So basically at like 20 some dollars, I could just it'll just like auto cash out for me. Oh, this one's going for a long time. Wow, that's a big one. Holy crap, this is a huge one. Everybody stay in? Is anybody... No, look, everybody cashed out. Nobody's even playing this one. Oh, this is how they're trying to get you here. Because nobody's even in this one. Look at this. Dude, no one's even in this one. 0 playing. 6 people cashed out. 1 person cashed out at 27. Holy crap. This is how they get you. Please gamble responsibly, everybody, okay? Is my auto cash out on? I can't tell if I'm clicking this button or what. Watch this. Boom. Done. No way. See? See. This is how they get you guys. All right. I was even just trying to cash out at 2.36. All right. What do you got? Oh, cash crashed out already. See, I need to get to 2.36, and it's going to auto cash me out. Next card could trigger vault break. Oh, wait. My button didn't click. Oh, I cashed out right before. Did you see that? So I cashed out for 36.52. I got in right before that. Wait, so I got to click this. Oh, it didn't work before. Okay. Well, I was trying to click that. It didn't work. All right, so now it's going to just stop for me at 2.36. All right, cash out. Nice. Crushed it. All right, I'm done. This is a slippery slope. We'll watch and see where this one goes. All right, 4.2. Oh, they were trying to get us, chat. Legit, they were trying to get us. Okay, back to the sit and go. Question on MTT versus jackpot spins. Do you want to sprint or run a marathon? Seems like a good analogy. 3+ hours late reg is too much? I guess it depends on what you're looking for. I understand, Captain Good Vibes, how some people wouldn't or don't like that extended late reg, without a doubt. But if you want bigger guarantees, you know, it's part of that equation, of course. Like in order to get to that point. Let's see if the 25 jackpot pops off. Honey, Sonia tomorrow? It's okay? Yeah. I have a dentist appointment in the morning, just so you know. No. We didn't have anything set up yet. Ace King here in the sit and go. Isn't that funny how they try to get us there, though? On the Plinko or the Crash Joker, you guys are watching it now. That's absurd. It got up to 400 something. That is so funny, dude. Ghost, legit, man. Come on now. Nobody's even sitting in that. And it just rips off for a 460x. Get out of here. Yes, I'll say it again, guys. Make sure that if you're playing any casino games or any of these other games, man, just make sure that you're gambling with money you can afford to lose. It's a slippery, slippery slope, man. $25 spin. I got a 3x. Oh, we got a friend of stream here. Lucky Cynthia. Hello, Cynthia. But I must beat you, okay? Cynthia, I must win this. 15 bigs. So what was Ice Bank saying? What is it? 4x? You get like 20 bigs? So how much? What do we get here? 15. So for 15 bigs, 4x spin gets you 20 bigs. The larger one's 25. Oh, okay. So anything below that, I guess we're going to get the 15 bigs. It seems. Oh. Nice. Look at Glitched Gamer versus the Aces, banking the miracle trip 8s on the turn. Let's go. Very sick. Not rooting against this person over here, but, you know, they watch the stream. Glitched Gamer's one of us currently, so we got to root for them. What's average stack at now? 15 blinds? I mess with it. Wow, somebody doing, wait, 100,000K spins every day, like actual? That's insane. So this is kind of an interesting grind. It feels different than tournaments. Like the sit and go is kind of a peaceful grind. Going back to the conversation from earlier, I've had like a put 500 on, trying to make it last. I would definitely have sit and goes in that equation. For sure, would have sit and goes in that equation. All right, they got 4 blinds. I'm just assuming they're a bit wider, going with the suited ace here. And it was a fair fight until the flop came. And then old Drewski goes through the back door. 15 bigs. Nice. And we're down to 6 now from 8. Yeah, for you too, Captain Good Vibes. Your feelings and thoughts are very justified. You're not alone on that. Not at all, my friend. So I'm with you. See, I feel like for these ones, jam these suited connectors versus the min raise in this jackpot format feels like the play. And here we go. The what do we got? 80-cent survivor flip popped off. We got Hubie, Navanda, and Beanzer. Survivor flip 80. All right, so if you haven't seen these, you're not familiar with this game. You get 3 cards, and then you discard 1, and you just have to not have the worst hand at the end of each round. I'm getting dusted here by these rockets and everything. I don't know what's going on. Oh, so this is pretty neat. We got a couple of different variants up. We got a 1-table sit and go. We have the jackpot spin, and we have the survivor flip. So my queen 7, I got Hubie out kicked. Ahead of the, nope, the 10-9 hit. Ahead of the 8 Dewey. All right, Queen High is going to play. So T-Dog is going to bust out of this one. So that means we get to stay alive. All right, Queen 8. I'm a variety poker streamer now. Look at this, everyone. Playing the variety games. All right, Queen 8, sharing with free money over here. Ooh, we hit an 8. Good news. Ahead of, ooh, set of 4s for Jork. Ahead of the ace 5, the queen jack. Okay, nice. Gonna advance here. Wow, another queen 7. The computer hand. So if we can win this flip, we'll get to step 2, and I need to win step 4 to get a Venom ticket, $2,650 ticket. So this is nice. I'll show you guys where to find the survivor flips if you're not familiar. Type 1 in the chat if you're not familiar with how to find the survivor flips, by the way, and what you can do with them. And I'll go through the whole breakdown. But if a bunch of you already know, I won't waste the breath on it. Okay, this one's a little bit better. King 7 suited. But basically, this was an 80-cent buy-in. This is step 1. If I could go step 1, step 2, step 3, and then win step 4, get a $26.50 ticket. So it's quite nice. King 7 hit top pair. Ahead of Beanzer, the 6-8. All right, gonna advance. Yeah, I don't blame you, Captain Good Vibes. Don't blame you at all there. 100%. Ace-King suited here in the jackpot. And then there was a double KO over here. Hold the Ace-King. Held the Ace-King up to 12 bigs. Chip leader there now. And open-ended ahead of the 6-3. Beanzer, you and me, heads up. Beanzer, you and me, heads up. Come on, we could do this, man. The Beanzer. All right. Drew and the Beanzer heads up for a step 2 ticket. All right, I got an ace, suited ace or ace 6. What am I going to go with? I'm going to go, I actually feel like I want to go with the ace 6, honestly, but I'm going to go ace deuce because it's suited pretty. All right, Beanzer, what do you got, Beanzer? The Beanzer has the 45. 45, I don't hate it, live cards. Oh, look, the ace 6 would have hit me a pair. Beans needs a 4, 5, or 7. I got clubs. No club. The Beanzer's going to get the step 2 ticket. All right. Nicely done. I'm glad a friend of Stream Hero got it. All right. Let's see if I can bink this one here. Okay. Well, that was fun. That was a fun sweat. We got the heads up. See if we can ship this 3x in this $25 spin. Your ego is not your bro. Ego is not your amigo. That is correct. Come on, man. This is a big one. 3x on the 25 or $75. Come on, baby. Gosh, I don't like the idea of that. I'm just going to jam. I'd like to act like I am familiar with my jamming and calling ranges in this jackpot format. I would imagine I have to be a bit looser with it, like call this King 7, right? All right, come on, baby. Kicker playing. Kicker plays. Kicker plays. Old Drewski wins the 3x jackpot on this one. I've won a few of these, man. It's not too bad. Let me focus on this right now real quick because average stack is getting quite shallow here. Big chip lead over here, 31 blinds, 9 bigs, few behind, 9 bigs, few behind. Min raise? I bet that I could still do this. This is not a jackpot. I'll still have more time if I need to raise fold from here. But I haven't done anything in this. Hopefully I don't run into a big hand. And I could just steal around the blinds here. That would be very good. Very nice. Jake the dog, don't you dare. I need this one round of blinds. That's it, man. I've literally been tuned out this whole sit and go. Don't do this to me. Okay, the defend, queen 10-7. Are they going to lead? They might lead. They might lead. I don't like this timing. Are they trying to get me to check? Dang, I got to bet, though. I'm going to bet with the timing. Unless they're just like an even keel timer. Dang it. Yeah, the 5-card Omaha was a nice addition. Actually, so that's another thing. Oh, dang, I'm down to like 4 blinds. Another thing that we could do that's different is playing some different variants. Let me see here. Are there sit and go Omaha sit and goes? I don't see a toggle for that. No, just no limit sit and goes. Oh, no, there's PLO, but not 5-card. So just cash games. Okay, so there's not... for a 5 card that I'm seeing here, but cash games you can do 5 card Omaha. Oh, that is fun. 5 card Omaha. Let me see. Oh, and there's a ton going. What is this real life? Oh, that's Hold'em too. I was like, holy crap! I didn't have Hold'em tagged off, and I was like, there's so. Oh, the Satan Goes get breaks too. Sick. But I was just looking at this, the 5 card Omaha cash games. Look at this. People playing these all over too. There's a full table of 510 5 card Omaha. High. Do we not have high-low? Am I tripping? I thought we had high-low too. Other games? What is other games? 7 card stud. Somebody's chilling in 7 card stud high-low. Oh, 5 card Omaha high-low. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I didn't even see this. The Omaha high-low is here too. Oh, sick. Okay. Neat. So yeah, the 5 card Omaha stuff is popping off. Of course, Omaha is doing good. A bunch of Omaha games here to play. And then if you don't want to play anything, there you go. You just do that. If you're going to go on break, you go like this. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. What's up there, Poker Cap 1? Are you Poker Capone? Good to see you hanging out on YouTube. What's going on? Cheers. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch, whatever's going on here. Beanzer with the 100 biddies. Let's go, Beanzer. I'm glad Friend of Stream won that. I'm glad Friend of Stream won that. Yeah, Poker Capone. I'm really excited to play that too. And man, if I can cash. If I can cash the super main in the Bahamas in a week, I qualify for the parlay. So I get a... So the main cash, I'm assuming it's going to be around 40K. I get the main cash 40K. Of course, that's awesome. And I also get a 25K bonus because I cashed the main event this summer. If I final table, insane. 100K bonus, and if I win, mega insane, a 250K bonus. Glitch Gamer, I gotta do it, man. I'm suited here. If it goes to you, I will be at peace with that. What do you got here? Not aces. Aces is crazy, bro. Okay, I got live cards. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. I need an 8. To stay in the game, I need an 8. No 8. Okay, can I get my cry emoji in time? Haha, there we go. All right, nice hand, Glitch Gamer. Good luck, good luck. Good luck to Shy Cakes as well. All right, cool. That was fun. You know what? It was crazy, man. Oh, low limit rat hole game going. That would be fun. Okay, let me see here. Let's show you guys that. Low limit rat hole. It's crazy though. I was just thinking on break because I didn't even know that anything existed outside of the MTT tab for like so long because that's just like where I sleep. Let's see. So what did we play? We played a sit and go. That's cool. Sit and goes are popping off because I like have rarely explored outside. Oh, this I got to leave this 33. Forgot I was in that sit and go. But of course the on demands play those because they show up in the MTT tab. But then yeah, the sit and go area, there's stuff popping off in sit and goes, so could play sit and goes for sure. The jackpot poker, I played the 5, the 10, the 25. It did decent actually in that. We played some of these. These are not like poker games. This is just like gambling here. So be careful on this tab, guys. And what else? So that's my MTTs. You know about Blitz Poker. What's popping off lately these days? I feel like it's been like 25, 50. Oh, 51 is going. Nice. So this is Fast Fold. You guys played this one. I feel like I'm just doing a tour of the client today. And then this is just like a high stakes tab. So cash games. Where's the rat hole? The smaller rat hole. Let me see. Will this sort? Rat hole. Okay, nice. So who is playing? 50 Cent. One. Farvey looks like the only one right now going. So the way the rat hole works here, everyone, is basically you're forced to buy in with 10 bigs. This is 50 cent dollar rat hole. Okay, so you're forced to buy in 10 bucks. Let me tell you guys in the chat here. Well, thanks. Farvey can't even play right now, and he got me in the rat hole. Unbelievable, this guy. Rat hole. But yeah, so you're forced to buy in with 10 blinds. Interesting cash game concept, right? Cannot buy in for more. So how does this guy have 56? Basically, he just stacked a bunch of people. And then just keeps, where are they from here, US? Yeah, and they just got to sit and wait. Now, here's the thing. It's 7-day no rat hole. So basically, let's say you go in with 10 bucks and then you spin it up to 150 bucks. You can't pull money off the table. So if you leave this table and it's within a 7-day period of time, you have to bring, or you get to bring, actually is another way to look at it, you get to bring 150 bucks back onto the table. Even though if somebody is fresh and new to the game, they can only come in for 10. Excuse me. Does that make sense? So there's like no hit and running in this game. But it's nice if you spin it up, then players can come in, kind of like what's going on here. This guy's got a 6-1 advantage on me because he won. Might even fold to these. Feels like there's an interesting strategy with these that I mean, I'm now just like kind of venturing outside of the MTT tab. But there's a bunch of other games to play. It's like Steam. There's all these games. You can't download like random new ones and whatnot, but there are a ton of other games to play. That if you never leave the tournaments tab, you'd never know about it in the MTTs. I'm getting some dusty hands. Is this a thing in cash games? I wonder. Limping button. I guess heads up is a little bit different. All right, we're going to battle with Jordan Kobe here for a little bit. But yeah, so it's pretty exciting. I leave next Saturday for the Bahamas, play the Super Main, and then come home. And I'm actually excited. Well, I'm going to start doing it next week. I really have to lock in. And so I'm not loading any more tournaments today. I kind of fell off it and got excited to go play live pretty early in this stream. So that's why I've been exploring other portions of the client. Is I need to start getting in that live mindset. Kind of locking down some of my pre-flop ranges as well. So I need to do some studying and for sure lock into that. Huge opportunity. But then I'm looking forward to getting back and just reflecting on this whole year. Because a lot has happened this year, man. A lot has happened. If you type exclamation point 10K in the chat, it'll bring up a Twitter and Facebook post that I made. Just feel like I wasn't playing too well this year. I was kind of going fast. I didn't slow down enough. And then I had a moment where I was like, wow, I really need to like slow down and kind of re-lock in. And I've also been clubby. Don't you dare. I've also been working on some other things on the side. A lot has happened this year with the Lodge. For those of you who don't know, I'm a marketing manager with the Lodge Poker Club here in San Antonio, Texas. I guess both lodges, whatever, one and the same, because I would help, you know, Austin whenever they need it. But I've got a few things in motion and a lot to reflect on and think about. You know, we were talking about pivoting earlier and trying to get the optimal version of you for not only your poker business, but whatever you might be getting into. And I have I've been building some stuff behind the scenes too. So I've got a lot to reflect on, and it's actually pretty exciting for me to think about, sit back and look at how everything went this year. Because there's a lot of first times for me this year. I know, right? Favre, you are just getting me stuck in this cash game. We'll see, though. They have some min-raise folds. You can see the up top here, how much I'm down or up. I'm getting some dusty hands here, though, man. But if I lose another one here, I'm going to take that break, go cook some mac and cheese for Hannah. How's this bro getting just like primos? All right, so I'm going to win the first one. Wow, I'm going to win the second one too. That's so sick. I love OESD. No, I don't. We chop it again. All right. I feel like usually the rat hole tables like fill up after a little bit. Just going to be playing heads up with Kobe here. Actually, I'm just going to be heads all in every hand until something happens. Either I double up or bust out of here. Oh, no. Not like this. A 10 is dirty. Okay. Don't even waste a 10 now. That would be so silly. Oh, Favre, you owe me $10, bro. $20. All right. That was fun. That was fun exploring outside of the tournament tab. So check it out, chat. Short MTT stream for me today. I'm going to go play live at the Lodge later. Tonight is the monthly 20K Mystery Bounty free roll. First place in that is going to be like, geez, what is it? I don't know, 4 or 5K? Plus there's bounties in there and whatnot. So I need to start transitioning. I got a big next week, man, when I go down to Bahamas, play this WSOP Super Main with the parlay going on and everything. I need to study more next week. I might not stream next Tuesday and just kind of try to stay locked in on that. But yeah, so that's what's going to happen for me today. And yeah, stop playing MTTs there. But it was fun exploring outside of that tab, playing some jackpot spins. What else did we play? Sit and goes. Sit and goes are going. We had the rat hole. I did good in the jackpots. I think I was up in that. And oh yeah, the Survivor flip. Beanzer won that. But yeah, that's going to be it for me here today. Like I said, I'm going to go make some food, chill out for a little bit. Probably actually do some studying and kind of get ready and locked in. I think I'm going to go play this free roll early. Fig, I'm going to text you. Rob, I saw that you texted me. I'll text you back too and see when you guys are heading over there. So I'm going to do that. Today's Friday. Tomorrow is UFC, big UFC day. I'm going to put some parlays in later. And yeah, just chilling. So a little bit of a shorter stream today, but I do appreciate everybody's company. Hope you enjoyed the time that we spent together. And for those of you who might have some things due to you from the Deja stream on Wednesday, I do still have to do some accounting and check in with Ghost for anything that people are owed and whatnot. So I will be getting back to you by this weekend. Probably, I would imagine tomorrow we'll have a bit of that information together and can get back to you. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to go for now. Everyone, thanks again for hanging out. Hope you have a great Friday. And follow me on socials. Go to betondrew.com if you want to get all my socials. Or you could just search betondrew. I'm on all the social platforms under that name. Yeah, good luck in your games. I'll catch you later. Good vibes. God bless. Peace. See you guys.